And you know what? Let's kick things off today with a little update on a sort of a forgotten Chapo figure. He's back in the news now. It's Milo Yiannopoulos is basically starring in the remake of that movie with Robert De Niro and Anne Hathaway, where he becomes an intern at the age of 50. Milo Yiannopoulos, he's now interning for Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, that'll dissuade. That'll get rid of all those accusations hanging around a bunch of teenagers.
The far
Who else
right
is there? Mark Foley. Remember Mark Foley, folks?
Is this like ultra immersion style of straight conversion? Oh, I'm gonna work for the hottest woman in Congress, and my attempted straight conversion will surely stick. It's like dropping yourself in a country you don't speak the language. I'm
Sink or swim,
hot woman.
Sink or swim, yeah.
Sexiest lady on earth.
Yeah.
This is coming courtesy of the Daily Beast. Just a little quick start to the show here. It says, the far-right troll fell on hard times, but he is trying to rebuild his career as an intern for Marjorie Taylor Greene. Far-right provocateur and former Breitbart editor Milo Yiannopoulos has found a new gig, Capitol Hill intern for MAGA firebrand Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yiannopoulos, 37, posted to tell... Oh, he's 37. So he's getting he's filling out that resume.
Life just beginning. level 37. I wish I was 37 again. I wish I turned 63 this weekend. I wish I had taken that internship at 37. I wish I had rolled the dice on myself and restarted my professional career, sort of, working for a woman who kind of looks like a bull terrier.
37 years young, posted to Telegram on Monday morning a photo of what appeared to be a newly issued congressional badge placed atop a Louis Vuitton briefcase. I've finally been persuaded out of retirement, wrote the British right-wing media troll, but my skills are a bit rusty, so the best role I could land was as an unpaid internship for a friend. Pray for me. He added, Mummy always said I'd end up in government.
Retirement is certainly one way to put it. That's really one way to put, like, no one wants to be seen with me for the last 5 years.
So he says, Yiannopoulos didn't respond to a request for comment, but in a statement provided via her spokesperson, Representative Greene confirmed to the Daily Beast that Yiannopoulos is interning in her office. The quote is, so I have an intern that was raped by a priest as a young teen, was gay, has offended everyone at some point, turned his life back to Jesus and church, and changed his life, Greene told the Daily Beast. Great story.
Love it.
Great.
Did she mean like was gay, like he converted out, or like, oh, he was like being gay last week?
I just for a press release. I love any press release that begins with was raped by a priest as a teenager and then ends with great story.
And always start with your best foot forward, I think.
And also he says, I like when Elsa says, Mummy always said I'd end up in government. At the end of April, the hate-spewing ideologue, once a ubiquitous MAGA figure until he appeared to defend pedophilia in a YouTube video, attended a Greene press conference and after it wrapped, was escorted with the Congresswoman into the Capitol building through a members-only entrance. Ooh. The provocateur no longer attracts much attention, but last year he declared himself to be an ex-gay and an advocate for the discredited practice known as conversion therapy. I treat it like an addiction, he said last March, referring to his homosexuality. I hope people will support and pray for me, if for no other reason than they share my delight at the prospect of Milo Yiannopoulos furiously and indignantly railing against homosexuals for sins of the flesh.
Yeah, I mean, like, the ex-gay thing he does, it's like, I don't know. I obviously don't take it at face value, right? It's just like you constantly have to up the ante, both as a conservative, a social issues conservative, and as a media personality. Like, if your thing is always outrageous, you always have to set up new boundaries and cross them. But it is depressing because it's just like, how much money do you think he has made off of the ex-gay thing? Like $900?
Yeah, I mean, not really, like a fraction of the money he made off the gay thing. The gay conservative thing, yeah.
When he was doing the gay conservative thing, the Mercer family was just like giving him blank checks to, have a tour bus and go around the country, like doing speeches about Trigglypuff and like Gamergate. And now he's like doing some form of crowdfunding. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the the parallel ultra conservative crowdfunding space, but very few people are making real money doing it.
Well, I mean, he's certainly not making any money working for Marjorie Taylor Greene, if this article is to be believed. He just wants to be around, now that he's ex-gay, he wants to spend all his time around just sort of a fabulous woman and diva and dedicate his life to supporting her.
Do you think she'll roll him into the polycool thing that she's doing?
That's part of the therapy.
That's what he says. Pray for me. That's what he's referring to. Pray that I enter the polycule.
Talk about straight conversion therapy. That would about do it for me. Imagine okay, have you guys ever been in a CrossFit gym?
No,
I've walked past them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, CrossFit gyms are often called CrossFit Goulosity, CrossFit Ultimatum Core, and they call them boxes in their world because that's literally what they are. They are just boxes, they should be storage units, pretty much. And there's no it's not like a big nice gym where there's a ton of nice central air blowing stuff all over the place and ventilation. It literally is just a box where people do the worst pull-ups ever. And it's it is kind of like an all-you-can-eat buffet for staph infections. And just imagine one day you're getting done doing the worst pull-ups ever, listening to what would be the opposite of a golden era, a wood era Lil Wayne doing those shitty pull-ups. All the cut Lil Wayne songs about being an alien. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is standing across from you wearing a new type of ponytail that is doing something previously unforeseen with her eyes, sort of giving herself epicanthic folds through the height of her own ponytail. And then she's just spread eagle, and you're going to drill her CrossFit style. And she's like, it's okay. My husband likes this. Well, I mean, sign me up for being gay after that.
Yeah. So best of wishes to Milo and his new career as a congressional intern, and also his career on being not gay anymore. Best of luck to him. We're praying. I hope he starts collecting a paycheck soon. I hope he can level up from being an intern to an actual congressional staffer.
Yeah, I don't see why she isn't paying him as one. Is there some background check he needs to go through?
Well, he's probably not an American citizen, so
oh
yeah, probably a little bit of a loophole, I would imagine.